This is how the day began. In the Russian city of Rostov, armed men and armour on the streets, and tanks outside key buildings. In control here, the mercenary group Wagner. Closely linked to the state, they'd fought for Russia in Ukraine. But this looked like mutiny. Their leader, Yevgeny Prigozhin, seemed to have gone rogue after his feud with the Russian Defense Ministry boiled over how the war in Ukraine is being fought. At a military HQ, he told Russian generals, "We've come for the Defense Minister and the Chief of the General Staff. If we don't get them, I'll blockade the city and head to Moscow." This was treachery, said the Kremlin, a stab in the back of Russia.
Как нации, это удар по России, по нашему народу. И наши действия по защите Отечества от такой угрозы будут жесткие. Все, кто сознательно встал на путь предательства, кто готовил вооруженный мятеж, встал на путь шантажа и террористических методов, понесут неименуемое наказание. Ответят и перед законом, и перед нашим народом.
Tension rose as reports came in of Wagner convoys moving north to Moscow. Was this heading towards confrontation in the capital?
ЧВК «Вагнер» хотели расформировать.
Then, out of the blue, a message from Mr. Prigozhin. To avoid bloodshed, he said, Wagner would turn around and return to base. A de-escalation deal that the leader of Belarus claims to have negotiated. Conflict cooled off. This is one of those moments where you just have to put up your hands and say, what on earth was that about? I mean, just a few hours ago, Yevgeny Prigozhin seemed determined to march his men to the top of the hill. Then he marched them down again. We may never know what agreements were or weren't reached between the key players of this bizarre drama. Confused, Muscovites were by the whole affair. Before, they told us Wagner was good, Svetlana says. They gave them medals for fighting in the special military operation. Now suddenly they're villains? That's hard for me to get used to. Preparing to leave Rostov tonight, Wagner fighters got quite a send-off. They're celebrating what they clearly see as a victory after a day of drama. Steve Rosenberg, BBC News, Moscow.